And when we were together, we never turned our backs on each other. And now that we're separated, we can't stand one another. Okay, come through. Who was that? Avant. Come through, Avant. Girl. Girl, listen to me. Ashley straight up did exactly what I knew that she was going to do. Okay? She got that bread, the head, then leave. Peace out. That's what she was supposed to do. I mean, I'm mad at the way you went about it. I'm mad at the lengths that you went to get that. But, I mean, you know, it ain't none of my business. But we about to talk about it. So this comes from Us Weekly, child. This comes from Us Weekly, and it says, Real Housewives of Atlanta Potomac Ashley Darby splits from husband Michael Darby after 8 magical, dear God Almighty, years of marriage. Magical? Please explain to me what was so magical about being with a sexual deviant for 8 years, run around here grabbing men by their bussies and and just acting like it's okay. Like there's nothing magical about that. But fine. So it says it's over. Real Housewives of Potomac's Ashley Darby has separated from her husband Michael Darby, as Us Weekly can confirm. Ashley was going around saying that her marriage is ending and she's about to be on the dating market. An insider who attended Karen Huger's RHOP Karen's Grand Dame reunion premiere party on Saturday, April 16th, exclusively tells us. The 33-year-old reality star confirmed split from Michael Darby, 62, on Tuesday, April 19th, writing via Instagram, "It's been almost 8 magical years there, God Almighty." Ashley told Bravo's Daily Dish in a statement that she and Michael will always love and respect each other despite going their different ways. We have decided to separate. We are aware that there will be many spectator views as to why we have made this decision, she begun. People will be quick to assume that the causes were too much intrusion by reality TV into the most personal parts of our lives, age gap issues, cultural problems, or child rearing differences. Pieces of all these may have affected our pure love for each other, but no one reason is the root cause of our marital decision. Our mutual decision to go our separate ways. Ashley noted, we are now both at very different stages in our lives, and we have very different goals for our futures. We both want each other to achieve true happiness and fulfillment, and feel that we cannot do this together. Hollywood sexual misconduct scandals. She continued, we also know the true happiness can be achieved by continuing to work together and putting our hearts and souls into raising our 2 beautiful boys, Tommy and Dill Pickles, aka Dean and Dylan. They will always feel loved and supported, for they were truly created out of love. As this is a personal matter for us, we appreciate everyone who has been a part of our journey and ask for your continued support by respecting us as we go through this emotional situation. Ashley and Michael tied the knot in 2014, 2 years before RHOP premiered on Bravo. The pair's relationship quickly became a topic of conversation after Michael allegedly grabbed the real end of Katie Ross' then fiance Andrew Martin at a party. The contractor and his wife denied the claims during the season 1 reunion, which aired April 2016. In September 2018, Michael was accused of groping cameraman's butt while working on an episode of the reality series. He was suspended from filming and charged with second-degree sexual assault and improper sexual conduct. The network released a statement to Us at the time of Michael's suspension. Nothing. Bravo has comprehensive policies and guidelines relating to the safety of cast and crew, which production companies are required to follow in addition to their own protocols that they have in place. We take all allegations seriously and then proceeded accordingly with our producing partners. Bravo and Truly Original, the production company for The Real Housewives of Potomac, has suspended filming with Michael Darby. 1 month later, Michael's charges were dropped. The case was dismissed due to insufficient evidence. Roman Konoroff, a spokesperson for the Montgomery County State's Attorney's Office, told us in October 2018. The complaining witness states there was no witness who actually saw the incident. Okay. Fine. All right, and then it's going back into what they just talked about and blah, 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 blah. Fine. So all of that came from Us Weekly. We ain't got to read the rest of that shit. It basically went back in circles off of what I just read. But shout out to Us Weekly. You know, the fact that she 33 and he said, the fact that she even thought to, listen, I believe the both of them had an agreement going on. That's what I believe. I believe that Ashley was being taken care of in some way. And I believe that Michael did not mind doing that because, you know, she was a young, little girl or whatever the case may be, whatever y'all consider her ethnicity to be. That's for y'all to argue about in the comments. You know, and it was what it was. She was a pageant girl. You know what I'm saying? She was young. She was beautiful. She was supple-breasted. You know, he was an old, horny-ass geezer that I felt like preyed on her the same way he preyed on them two men down on the show or whatever. But again, that's for y'all to argue in the comments. And you know, for a while, I think it was what it was. I think it got to be too much for Ashley when they got on this show and he did not just keep it behind closed doors. See, I think if Miss Makina was being who she was in the background and won't groping menses and won't trying to shove devil dick down his throat as if he ain't already been doing that, you know, I think Ashley would have been all right. But the fact that he's on TV and all of this is being shown on TV, and now she's being blamed for a lot of it, and she's being blamed for still wanting to be with him and be married to him, and Oh, and I heard a little birdie told me that it's around the time when the prenup is about to be up or expired or whatever the case may be. And now she's going on ahead and getting rid of him. See? Listen, I already knew what it was with Ashley and Michael. I did. And they already knew what it was with them. That's why he didn't mind being caught up in a hotel room with transgenders. That allegedly. Allegedly. It was a transgender. I gotta say allegedly, even though I know the fuck it was. But
trash can have a few meanings. 1. Anything worthless, useless, or discarded. Rubbish. 2. Foolish or pointless ideas, talk, or writing, nonsense. 3. A worthless or disreputable person. 4. Such persons collectively.
Alexa, wasn't nobody talking to you, girl, but you messy. Anyway, because ain't nobody called nobody.
I'm having trouble hearing. Can you say that again?
No, girl, hush.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
You ain't had no business shading these people. Hush. Because ain't nobody said nothing about trash. And y'all see, I ain't said nothing to her. She can hush, girl. She threw me off. Listen, I work alone, child. All right, I don't need no help reading, shading, nobody. Y'all go up for this on social media, child. I might put this on a messy moment. I don't know. Anyway, I forgot where I was. Listen, the point of the matter is Ashley understood the assignment. All right. I think the thing that bothers people, Ashley, though, is the fact that with all of that sexual stuff that he had going on, you still stayed through all of that. That's the thing that bothers people. To be honest, that's the thing that bothers me. It's like he has all of this carrying on and you still laid down and had these two boss babies, because I was gonna call them old last churn, but two grandpas, child. But that ain't what it is. All right. I thought they was old. That ain't it. It's the fact that they boss babies, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, they running Darby Enterprises around there. That's all it is. They just smart. They're wise beyond their years. Quiet as a kept. I honestly don't think Dean or Dylan will feel a damn way. I really don't. You know, kids know when somebody is weird, even when it comes to their parents. No shade. So, you know, I listen, I think they'll be just fine living in a 2-parent household situation. They'll go to daddy house when mama getting on their nerves or whatever the case may be. But for the most part, I feel like they really gonna be with Ashley for the most part, as it should be. Ashley, I'm glad that you finally smartened up. I'm glad that you finally got yourself up out of that situation. And don't find yourself in another situation, Ashley. You too young. All right, you 33. And you sitting here with his old tired ass. Like, that's why I said I already knew what it was. It was all for the money. You got your money, Ashley. It did. But at what cost, though? Because now people are looking at you crazy because you stayed with this man, considering all of the sexual stuff that he had going on. Ashley, it'll be one thing if Michael was just a cheater. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother thing that he's sitting around here getting cases dropped, which I find really funny. See, I feel like if his skin was brown like mine, it wouldn't have been it wouldn't have been dropped. That's really how I feel. I feel like if Big Chris, you know, Monique Chris, was running around out here grabbing cameraman by the bussies, his ass wouldn't have got off scot-free. It wouldn't have been no dismissal, but you know what? That's neither here nor there. Ciao. Well, listen, now Michael is free and easy to go and be with Devil Dick because, child, that's who he wants to be with anyway. And speaking of being separated, Devil Dick and Dickless, that fuck nigga in the dress, need to go on ahead and find their way up to the separation line next. And I'm just going to be honest and I'm just going to be real. And I know this ain't got nothing to do with them, but forget it. I'm throwing them up. I'm throwing their asses in this. I feel like, why should the Darbys be the only one getting separated? Go on ahead and send the Dixons next down there in the damn line. That's what I need to let happen. That's what I need to see. And then then him and Juan can go on ahead and stroll their asses down to the little Whitechapel. And then they could go on ahead and get married or whatever. And then, you know what? That's it. That's all I got. Y'all, to be honest, I really don't know what to say. Other than Ashley understood the assignment. Ashley knew what to do. And she did it. I didn't like the route she went about it, considering everything that he had going on. But who the hell am I? Excuse me. For what it's worth, he's worth millions, apparently. So, you know, what I think don't matter. She got that bread, that head, then leave. Peace out.